I see a man who's... I actually forgot the lyrics of that song right when I was about to sing it. But welcome in, everyone. I hope you're doing well and beautiful. So there's a lot to do today. I'm thinking about doing like the first hour of stream. Let me actually pull this mic down. I'm gonna try to not look at my mic so much because I realized when rewatching yesterday's stream that I was like talking like this and then I would talk like this, but even though I'm talking at the same volume, because because the mic is so like it's important to be in the same direction the whole time because then it will sound louder one way than the other. And hello, Stabby, welcome in. So I'm going to try to be a little bit restricted in movement. Did you know crocodiles could grow up to 15 feet? But most just have 4. No, please. That was crazy. You don't have that? You don't possess? Go away, Lunchables commercial. I'm a fool. No, don't. Hey, Mabi nerd, don't sleep on the Lunchables because Lunchables are so good. I was actually gonna eat a Lunchable today. And hello, Abby. I enjoyed yesterday's stream. Well, I'm happy to hear it. I enjoyed streaming yesterday, and today is gonna be a good stream too. So, like I was saying, today we're gonna do 1 hour of G27, or as I assume that this is ending soon. I don't imagine we have this much more to go from just one generation, but if there is more, we'll stop and then go ahead and do the Halloween event because I cannot control myself. I need to know what the story was. And last time, welcome in. Last time, and you know your song is so catchy, the Don't Look Outside. To be honest, I think I saw Manly play it. I only saw like half of it, so I don't really know what's going on. And that has me wondering, but I don't think I should say that because I don't think you should say the answer because I think that's a spoiler. You should play it. Oh, the Don't Look Outside. Yeah, for sure. I actually like it, and it's not like too scary. Like there's definitely scary portions, but it's not like it's more like psychological and not necessarily like jump scare because I do terrible at jump scare, but psychological I can do pretty well. Someone took first and second already, Bean? That's crazy. And I'm already messing up by talking directly into the mic and then looking straight forward. So I'm gonna look straight forward, okay? Maybe I should just change the position of the mic. Maybe that could be good. I don't know. But yes, we're already here at the door of G27 because where did we leave off? I forgot where we left off. Oh, what's his face? Lennon had literally just brainwashed Daidine again and refreshed her memories again and again. So basically, yeah, he thinks he's doing good, but obviously not good. As long as you know I was first. Yes, Bean, you were there first, 100%. You were there even before me. The only reason I knew you were there was because I have OBS open, and while I was setting everything up, your chat message popped up. And I was like, wow. We love to see it, by the way. Please, come early. It gives me encouragement, like, I have something to look forward to. Oh, Minotan is here. So I guess we talked to Tasting the Fruit of Oblivion. I see the song of past romance. I see portrayals of betrayal. Is it down here? Yes, we're talking to Daidine. And it sucks because that's not even Daidine. You know, like that's her like doppelganger. And it just sucks that she had to be born as a doppelganger. And thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate it. But were you here before someone else? Oh, Stabby, that's crazy. Are you implying you were here first, just silently? Because, I believe it, because if you took first, Dime always goes for second. So Dime might have already claimed. I don't know who claimed second, but Dime might have claimed it. Stabby would have went for first. And thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. I truly do. I truly do. And I'm biased because I also love my emotes, especially the ones I made. So my emotes do look a bit different because different artists did them. Like I did some of my own emotes, which is kind of cool. I kind of like it. They're not the best ones, but they're kind of my favorites. And I also have 2 drinks today. One is my preference, Sunny D, and the other is Coke. And I'm trying to drink this stuff every day. I don't want my doctor to say that I have a vitamin C deficiency ever again. It's absolutely not okay. And hello, Madoka! Is the game loud for you guys? Because it's a little bit loud for me, so I'm gonna lower it for myself. Thank you so much. Was that another sub? Dang, Bean, you're going crazy. I've never been this before. Like, never seen this before, never been this. Okay, okay. What were you just doing? You can barely hear the game. Oh, really? I see. Good to know. So then I'll raise Mabi for you guys. I'll lower it for me. And raise it for you. I believe this is the volume. You're still holding the stolen memory fruit. It seems like you woke up mid-memory. What's going on? About bad timing. Hang on, Dairine. This doesn't really have anything to do with her. Right? You weren't doing anything in particular just now, were you? Nope, of course not. No, I'm gonna commit. You're not gonna know that. Like, I'm very good at pretending, I think. Like, when I'm doing something bad, you won't know. So I'm gonna say nope. Because I'm not stuttering. When I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing, I'm going to confidently do it. Because if I go, no, of course not, then, bam, my cover is blown. You try to answer casually, but Daina doesn't seem the least bit fooled. Uh-oh. I usually pull up the stream 30 minutes in advance unless you're busy. Dang, you're out here prepping the same time as me, because I'm over here an hour to 30 minutes early. So I try to, and hello STM, welcome in. So when I come in, I try to like make sure that everything is running properly, and then if I have time left over, I do at least 1 round of TFT. I don't know, I'm addicted, you guys. I did play and I did win first, so I'm very happy. Don't try to beat around the bush. Go on, talk. What were you saying about my memories? Dairina is getting angrier by the moment. Try to explain things to her. I actually do believe she is inclined to believe us, just because she was already suspicious of Lennon for a while, right? What are we playing? We're playing Mabinogi. It's our Mabinogi quest day. So we're doing G27, which is part of the storyline, and then we're also going to do part of the Halloween event, but we're starting with G27, and the reason we're starting with G27 is because the title is Do You Like Villains? And I want to take this opportunity to talk about Lennon. But we can't do that because I don't think there's going to be a villain in the Halloween event, or Samhain, I think is what it's called. So we can't do that during the Sunmin event. And I want to have at least... Do you like villains? I do. In general, I like villains. Not all villains, though. Like, Vane is probably... In Mabi. Vane is probably the worst character in this entire game. In my opinion. I don't know why people like him. I guess because he's a bad boy, I guess. So why do good girls like bad guys? Or... I'm a bad boy. You know that song? Oh my gosh, that was crazy. From Danny Gonzalez. But yeah, generally I do like villains. I like villains that are like complicated. That have like deeper meanings and are well written. Like Magnifico from Wish had potential to be a good villain, but he was not. I really like characters like Robert Hayden from Love Weki. He's a bad guy, but it's complicated. Same with Slain from El Noah. He's a bad guy. Technically, kind of, not really. But it's complicated. So those are the kind of villains I like. Oh yeah, Wish was terrible. Terrible in a lot of ways. But I think for me, the most upsetting thing is that the people were so ungrateful for free rent, free everything, and they only have to trade one wish in return. Like, bro, you could have had 50 of my wishes. Give me free rent 100%, please. Rent is honestly my biggest wish. I don't have to pay for rent. I don't have to pay for mortgage. Bam! I'll give that wish right up, and you don't even remember that you lost the wish. So you never... Part of the ceremony is that they literally take the wish from you, so you don't remember it. You don't wish for it after it's gone. So effectively, your wish comes true, right? So it either comes true or it disappears. You lose that wish. So what's the problem? And it's not like he was hoarding all the wishes, so he did hoard a lot of them, but he granted some of them as well. No, the wish ceremony was to let go of the wish, so they did have to trade for the wish. But also the music was pretty terrible. Again, there was good bones, but like, I can't even tell you how most of the songs went. I kind of remember some of the terrible lyrics, like, throw caution to every warning sign. What does that even mean? Throw caution to every warning sign? And there was clearly like a love song that was scrapped and reused. So it wasn't a love song anymore, but it was clearly a love song. There was a part in Magnifico's villain song where he says his genes are from outer space. That does not make sense. What do you mean your genes are from outer space? So you're telling me that part of the reason you're a bad guy is because you're exceedingly hot, but you're a grown man. Like a really like adult man who is actually married. So like, what? Now, his genes from outer space does match with the original concept, where he was like a fallen star. So it makes sense that his genes are from outer space, but because they scrapped that part of his backstory, it doesn't make sense in the final cut. So there's just like a lot of things that just didn't line up. Also in the I Wish song, you know how like every villain has an I Am song, and every hero or like princess or whoever it is has like a I Wish song, like I want more, or like I want to be where the people are. You know, they all have those kind of songs where villains have the I am this, and then the heroes have a I want this song. The I Wish song was terrible. So the villain song was terrible, the I Wish song was terrible, and I don't mean this to say anything bad about Magnifico. I felt like Magnifico was a good character, and also his voice actor, exceedingly great. Like when I heard it, I was like, dang bro. But the music just did not do him justice. But let me get back on topic with the quest. But yeah, I do have a lot of criticisms about Wish, but it wasn't all terrible. I just felt like it didn't live up to the potential it had. Well, you all seem to have plenty to say before, so why so quiet now? Go ahead, keep talking. You said I lost my memory, huh? Since it seems you all know me better than I know myself, why not tell me about it? It's bad when the villain is more of a hero than the MC. Exactly! That's what I'm saying! Cause like, when I watch Wish, I actually side with Magnifico. He was like, oh, they're so ungrateful, so this is the thanks I get. You know, that was his villain song, that I remember it. But if this is the thanks I get. And I have to agree with him. He gives them everything. He gives them money. He gives them like health insurance. He gives them rent. He gives them everything. All they have to do is live there and give up one wish. And that's the thanks he gets. Everybody rebelling against him, telling he's a terrible leader. He even grants some of the wishes. Like, I would have gave up some of my wishes, and you don't remember the wish when it's gone. So, what? Now, if they had been like, oh, you lose free will. If you had lost entire free will, okay, I could see why that's a problem. Or if you could never leave the city again, I could see how that's a problem. But that was not the conditions. Exactly, SGM. See, you get it. And then like when I see that, I'm just like, you guys are terrible. You treated King Magnifico pretty terribly. Darina glares at you, each of you in turn, her sharp eyes boring into you. You hesitate, and then see Declan shake his head subtly out of the corner of your eye.
밀레시안, 그냥 얘기해줘.
Just tell her. It's pointless trying to hide it from her now.
베린한테 숨겨봐야 아무 소용 없을 거야. 언제까지고 숨길 수도 없지.
I wish I could have done this
좋은 때는
better.
아니지만
But it's
일단
not like we
부딪혀보자.
didn't want to tell her. I could see that, SGM, because everything was so lacking, your brain is automatically like, it has to get better, right? Like, this is a Disney movie, and especially with the hype that Wish had because of the timing, because it was like the, what was it, 100-year anniversary movie or something? Or like 100th movie, something like that. I forgot exactly what it was, but it was some monumentous thing, and then it just wasn't, it wasn't up to par, and you're just like, what? Especially when you take into account other movies that also had a great shift. For example, Princess and the Frog was like the last 2D movie that we had, and Princess and the Frog was poppin'. Not only did they have the original story, but they also added a huge major plot twist, which was at the very beginning with Tiana becoming the frog. What? That was, and then everything from then on was like specifically Disney. So it had a bit of the source material, and then they kind of went off the wall, and it was beautiful. It tackled some deeper topics, but not too deep. You know what I mean? There was hope. There was a poppin' villain. Say whatever you want about Dr. Felicia, but don't say he was not charismatic, because he was. If that's what you think is best, Declan, we'll do that. Please, tell us what you saw in the memory, all of us. You start to account what you saw on the stolen memory fruit. The memory belonged to Dainine. She was called to the caretaker's manor after befriending the mercenaries. Lennon was speaking affectionately with someone he referred to as Medir. When he finally turned his attention to Dainine, he told her that he had to punish her for getting too friendly with the outsiders. Lennon erased my memories? And they said they would bring back classic villains for the movie. And then I just didn't see it. Because I actually sided with King Magnifico in that particular movie. I don't even consider him a villain. Like, it was terrible. Like, in so many ways. Well, I've heard enough. It's time to do something about him. So, erasing memories was Lennon's doing all along then. It had nothing to do with Medir. No, it did. It did have to do with Medir. Because Medir gave him the power to remove memories. He wasn't completely acting on his own, unless... Because the other plot twist that I could see coming is Brontanas being some sort of evil entity who actually gave the power to Lennon, and never Medir to begin with. What does that mean? Explain now. It's like we said, Daine, your memories have been wiped. This keeps happening. We get into a fight and then we reconcile, and then every time you forget you ever met us. And there's something else you've forgotten. Something important. Look at Declan. Declan fishes around in his satchel, gingerly placing the painstakingly pieced together remnants of the shattered perfume bottle in Daine's open palms. No, I can't. That's too much for me. Like, that's... the fact that he like literally put it together and it was a glass bottle, so that kind of thing is holding glass pieces that were not meant, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like glass crafting. So because these were broken pieces, you know, it pierced his skin, you know. And then, oh, this is just terrible to think about. Like, his hands must have been like bloodied and mixed with like the glue or however he chose to adhere it. Alternatively, because he is a warrior, maybe he has calluses, so maybe it wasn't so terrible. But for me, I know if I tried doing something like that, I would cut my hands up. So for me to see the broken pieces of that bottle, honestly, that would touch my heart.
기억이 사라지는 건 자연스러운 일이지만
Everyone
너라면
forgets
네가
things, of
소중히
course,
여기는 건
part of
절대
life,
잊지 않았을
but
거야.
not the memories that really matter. Not the things that are truly important to you. Do you like villains and do you have a favorite? I love villains, and it's hard to say who is my favorite, because there's like different reasons why I think certain villains are cool. So I think the most charismatic villain has to be Dr. Felicier. I don't actually know how to say his name, but from Princess and the Frog. When I think charismatic, him. The only reason I dislike him was because he kind of ruined everything when he killed Ray. Like he could have done like making people into frogs, fine. Doing like identity theft with Prince Naveen's body, fine. Cursing people, fine. Killing my favorite firefly, not fine. I could literally could have been anybody else. But he killed my favorite firefly. I can't. And the way that Ray went out too was so terrible. And he was like, Evangeline. Okay, it was so terrible. I'm so sorry. Let me focus. And then there are villains that I like who are like specifically bad, but I like how they move the story and the plot twist that they had. So for example, a character like that would be, do you know the wheel in WALL-E? I feel like the wheel in WALL-E was a good villain, because like at least I didn't expect the twist that he was the villain, but it made sense. He couldn't really override what he was taught to do, and his motivations lined up perfectly with his actions. So I appreciate that. Same with like Lennon. I don't like Lennon, but I like him at the same time, you know what I mean? Like he's a bad dude, but I can look at him from a story perspective and really like him. And hello, Brony! There are some villains that I feel like could have been my favorite character if life had gave them a slightly better hand. For example, Slain from Al Noah. He was a really good dude. Textbook character, my favorite, which is why I could fall in love with him in like 2 episodes. Because he was so in love with Princess of Salem. He was willing to be like a slave on Mars to be able to serve Princess of Salem. That's how deeply in love he was. Loyal, kind, sweet. He could be hated by everyone, but if Princess of Salem looked at him, he was happy. And he was. Until Princess of Salem was kidnapped, and then he gave up everything to head back to Earth to find her. And then Inaho just doesn't tell him what happened to Princess of Salem and leads him to believe that Princess of Salem was dead. Are you kidding? The whole movie, the whole series could have been stopped if Inaho had literally just told Slain what happened. Or if he didn't feel safe giving Princess of Salem's location like that, he could have literally told Princess of Salem. He could have been like, Slain, I'll see you around, whatever. He had so many opportunities to stop. And then on top of that, like Inaho didn't even give like a real reason as to why he didn't say it. I'm doing great, Brony Gamer. So now Slain is like in a frenzy, trying to find Princess of Salem, or at least find out what happened to her. And then in the ruckus of everything happening, he's trying to be stealthy, like he's trying to get away. However, someone stops him and is trying to kill him. So Slain maneuvers the gun out of his hands. So now Slain has the gun, and then he accidentally shoots the guy. Now this is his first time ever murdering anybody. So now Slain is distraught. He's like crying on the screen. He's like, what have I done? And then this is the start to everything. Because then Slain goes on to have his like full-on villain arc after that. And it makes sense. I like how he was written. I don't like how dirty he was done though. Inaho is my enemy. There is no protagonist I like less than Inaho. Terrible character. And hi Josh, how are you? But yes, I like, so I do like villains generally. Again, I can hardly call Slain a villain, but yeah, I can't ignore the fact that he did in fact like murder people. And then he didn't just murder that one guy and that was it. No, he murdered many people. But still, like, it was wild. It was a whole wild situation. You have to watch out Noah Zero if you haven't. And I actually met the voice actor for Slain, which was so cool because it was great and I got his autograph. It was such a journey though, because I ended up getting the disc 2 signed, which has Slain's face on it. But to find disc 2 specifically was so hard. But I actually did meet him. It was a really cool experience. I'm sure he doesn't remember me, but I remember him. And he gave me free merch. It was great. It was great.
이건 얼마 전에
This broken bottle.
내가
Do
너한테
you remember how your
보여줬다가
hands
깨뜨린
are?
향수병이야.
It was just a few days ago.
네 손에 상처가 왜 생겼는지
혹시
이제는
특이사항 있는 사람
기억나?
빠르게 보고해줘.
I need it. I know.
아니,
No, I
기억
don't.
안 나.
But it was probably nothing.
그렇지만
Why should I believe this? Any
내가
of it?
그걸 어떻게 믿지? 내 눈으로 보기
After all,
전까지 못
if you say
믿겠어.
my memory's
방금
wrong,
마구잡이로
you can
지어낸
say
얘기
anything,
아니야?
and I wouldn't be able to prove or disprove it. How do I know you're not making all this up?
볼 방법이
We
밀레시아님에게
can
있지.
prove it to you. Actually,
대린,
you know what I mean,
우리가
right?
거짓말하는 게
Giving her the
아니라는
memory
걸.
fruit, right? Because it's her own memory,
어서
correct?
들어와.
I'm doing wonderful. So I didn't know it was broken. What was broken? The bottle? The perfume bottle? Oh! Somebody did the redeem. Thank you. It's not broken. I just didn't notice it. But thank you. Thank you for like bringing it to my attention. Absolutely not broken. Thank you for redeeming it. We'll go ahead and get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. But yeah, I have a lot to say in anime in general. I do like villain characters typically though.
좀 귀찮은데.
Not typically. So on definitely on a personal level, and then how like they are in a story is different though. So not Marvel rivals choosing to update right now. Like, are you joking? Are you joking me? You gotta be. This can't be the right guy. He's ancient. He's ugly. I don't know which is worse. I might just split a seed here if I don't die laughing first. I love Oogie Boogie, and Oogie Boogie is a great character who I would personally not vibe with. But he's so charismatic. I love that man. He's so funny, and he moves the story in a good way. And if you read the comics, Oogie Boogie has a substantial backstory, so it's really cool. And then also, Sally's dad, plot twist. Read the comics. Is pretty great. I won't spoil everything though, but I do recommend you read the Nightmare Before Christmas comic. If you're a Nightmare Before Christmas girly like me, you'll like it. The sound of dice is like music in the air. 'Cause I'm a gambling boogeyman, although I don't play fair. I can see you definitely enjoy talking about that stuff. Oh, for sure. Because I have strong opinions. I won't even lie. Like, okay, something's not working. Something's up with Jack. Something's up with Jack. Doo 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 doo. Hasn't said a word. Hope he hasn't died. Doo 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 doo. Okay, so something is wrong here. So I'm just literally gonna manually put
오기점에
it.
들렀다 와야겠군.
Is it over here? No. Not here. Is it over here? We'll find it. We'll find it. Okay. Why isn't it working? I wonder if something is wrong with the Vinyan settings. Because VTube Studio is actually working. So, I wonder if maybe this model is still here. I wonder if prop settings aren't right. So let's go ahead and check the Vinyan Studio prop. Ooh. Oops. Huh. I really wish I knew. So we can actually do a workaround. It's fine. We don't have to worry about it. what I'll do is I'll close VNAN really quickly so I'm not like giving out private information. You got back-to-back calls from family? Oh, how did that go? Kidnap Mr. Sandy Claus? I want to do it. Let's draw straws. Jack said we should work together. Three of a kind, birds of a feather, now and forever. I've heard the stories. I heard the rhymes. I know these Christmas carols all by heart. My head is spinning, it's tearing me apart. What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this? Do 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 do. There's children playing toys and absolutely no one's dead. There's frost in every window. I can't believe my eyes. And in my bones I feel the warmth that's coming. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. In sleep he sang to me. In dreams he came. That voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And do I dream again? For now I find... I think I might have figured it out. I think so. Let me go over here. I'm pretty sure the problem lies with the prop that I use. So if I go over here and then go over to my VNAN settings and then go to the most recent VNAN, then go to items and then props and then load the correct prop, it should theoretically work. I know. Oh well, thank you so much for the emotes. Okay, for a second I thought it was a raid. I would have been scared if this was the moment that a raid found me. Tearing me apart. It's so hard to put my finger on.
오늘 순찰 담당은 나니까 안심해.
I like how one of my emotes is a baby Tom Berry. What? Wrong program. I don't even use that program. What is happening? Why is it? I think the problem is actually... VTube Studio. Because it's not popping up. So I wonder if something is going on with VTube Studio. What if I did this? Is this a genius move? Is this what they call... No, it is not what they call... It is not what they call a programmer move, because it did not work. So, I will actually refund your points. And hello, War! Welcome in. I'll actually refund your points, Brony Gamer, and then hopefully it's working next time, because I don't know why it's not working today. I did do a couple of workarounds, and oddly enough, they did not work. It's like VTube Studio is just not processing. It's like it's not open at all, which is strange. Like, it should be working. In fact, I'm so confident it should be working, I'm gonna just reset VTube Studio and see if that works. Something's wrong, so I can put my bony finger on it.
오늘 나가서 대련할 사람?
Huh! It worked! I don't know what happened. I guess sometimes restarting it and then starting it again is what you need to do sometimes. And the model was having some difficulties. She was a little bit too sleepy. She was sleeping a little too much. Sleeping a little too close to the sun.
어디 좋은 마실거리 없나?
Alright, we're here. We're back. And war, I'm always one video away. You can hear my voice all the time. Yes! So now I will turn on the game cap. Oh, wrong one. Turn on this one. Woohoo! You see, I'm here. Finally, back in business. You know what I mean. If you give Diane the memory first, she can relive her own past firsthand. And thank you so much for the bonk. I did see that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Stabby. She can relive her own past firsthand. You turn to Aine, who gives you a decisive nod. I'm gonna start drinking this. Oh, Aine. Okay. I just realized that she has a glowy thing. Daiden, please, let us show you. Will you? Give her the memory fruit. Can you do the Megamind meme with that model? What is the Megamind? Oh, like lean in? I don't think I actually have lean, so I can't lean. But hopefully in my full model, when I do get the art back, hopefully I can learn how to do the lean so that I can, in fact, do it. This is the closest I can do to that meme. But I will be doing my own rigging, so hopefully... I've never done live 2D rigging before, but you know what? What better time to learn, right? The stolen memory fruit gleams with a red luster as you offer it to Daidine. She takes it hesitantly.
뭔가
Why does this seem familiar?
낯설지 않은 기분이 들어. 이건 뭐야?
It's different than the fruit that grows in the
브릴의
orchard.
열매들과
What is it exactly?
다르게 생겼는데.
네 기억이
It contains your
담긴 거지.
memories. Please don't rush yourself.
당황스러운 경험일 테니
This will be weird,
내가
but
함께 해주지.
I'll be here for you, okay?
알겠어.
Okay, here goes. Daidina's hesitation is gone. Her eyes determined. Talk to Declan, who even now stands beside Daidina, with an expression no less filled with resolve. Oh, you want to come too?
함께 할 텐가?
Though I guess you've already seen it all.
같은 기억을
Favorite
두고
Disney villain
있고.
songs? Favorite Disney villain songs, it has to be, like, there are some that are just, like, iconic. For example, like Ursula's song, Poor Unfortunate Soul. And then, obviously, I have a lot of high opinions for I Got Friends on the Other Side. But there's also iconic ones, like Be Prepared. And I even like Ursula's songs from the Kingdom Hearts. I know a lot of people hate Atlantica. Or Atlantis? What is the place called? I actually forgot. But a lot of people hate that map. I actually adore it. I've always been a fan of rhythm games. Even now I hear like float some and jet them. Dearest Poopsie, hasten to my side right now.
준비됐어.
I'm ready.
그러니까
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Ready as I'll ever be. Does that count? I also like that song. Varian is a great villain. As Dairynet concentrates on the memory fruit in her hands, the gentle glow that surrounds she and Declan blossom out to envelop you as well. Believe me, I know, sunk pretty low. The new folks are friendly. They seem so eager to chat. Once I finish up my embroidery, I want to talk with them more. That redheaded guy, Declan? He really put me to ease for some reason. Wait, is that supposed to be me? I don't remember any of this.
밀레시안이 밖으로 나갔을 때
After
우리가 너와 얘기한 적 있어.
we talked with you.
그 직후의 일일 거야.
This seems like it must have been right after that.
사실이 아니겠지.
You gotta be kidding me.
혹시
I wonder if someone I used to know.
연이 있던 사람 레넨한테
I'll ask him after I swing by Lenin's. I wonder if he wanted what he wanted to see me about. The Ho-chan was there too?
대린.
Hi, Dairine.
안녕.
Are you going to Lenin's house?
레렌님 집 가.
They could ask Ho-chan because he was probably never mind wiped.
응. 너도 거기서
I mean, I'm
나온
sure
것
he was
같은데?
mind wiped at some
무슨 일로
point.
다녀왔어?
But he, like, I don't think he was mind wiped after this. Yep. What are you up to? Did you just come from here? From there? Can't
기억
really
안 나.
remember.
아니,
Wait,
휴츠는
Ho-chan's never been that forgetful, has he? Something's really off about this. What's your favorite villain song?
조금 전 일인데 까먹으면
How could you forget
어떡해?
something that just happened?
뭐야?
Really?
조금 전 일인데 까먹으면 어떡해?
How do you go and forget something
나는
that
간다.
just happened? Anyway, I'd better be on my way. Okay.
저렇게 말하는 걸
Hearing
보니
my words come out of her
진짜
mouth is kind of freaky.
나잖아.
But is it really is me, isn't it? Oh, thank you, War. I appreciate it. And I hope your struggles get less intense. I hope it goes well.
정말 이게 나라고?
Watching it all now, this feels
어쩐지
vaguely
이렇게
familiar
보니까
somehow.
낯설지 않은 것 같아.
너의 사라진
Of
기억이니까.
course it's you.
당연히
This is your lost memory we're watching.
하지만 휴첸이
Ho-chan always that forgetful?
그만쯤 심했나? 나도 사실
What if I'm
잊고
forgetting
있었는데
something too?
어떡하지?
This all feels weird.
이따가
I should look into that later.
나한테 전 향기는
I know I never forget a scent that had real meaning to me.
이럴 수가.
It can't be.
이 장면이 기억나는 것도 같은데.
I feel like I remember this whole conversation now, but
이걸 봐서
how
믿게
do I
될 거
know it
아니야?
was real? Do I just think it is because I'm watching it play out in front of me? That's a real thing, you know? Like, sometimes you can fabricate your own memories.
하나도 말이 안 돼.
None of this makes
어떻게
any sense.
기억을 없애고
How can
그
I see
모습을
my
또
memories
볼 수
when
있는
they're
거야?
gone?
이것도 알지? 어서 알려줘.
You know the reason behind that too, don't you? Tell me.
글쎄.
Well,
우리도 아직
we haven't really
거기까지는
figured it out
모르는데.
yet, either.
이 열매를
You said
관리자의
it's
저택
The
테라리움에서
fruit from the
가져왔다고
terrarium at
했던가?
the caretaker's
아마
place,
거기서
right?
기른 식물의
Maybe
열매 아닐까?
from some sort of plant he's growing there.
확실히
I can even say that the me in this memory is without a doubt
나야.
me.
여기에 와서 아무한테도 한 적 없는 말.
Just now, in the memory, I made a
기억
reference to
속 내가
something,
했는 걸
a saying I've never told anyone else since I came here. You can never forget the smell of home, right?
맞나?
그걸
Wait,
어떻게?
how did you? Awkward.
네가 죽기 전에
Back when you were still alive,
너랑
you
나는
and I knew each other.
아는 사이였어.
No way. Dad?
아빠?
Is it really you? That's crazy. Not quite, but close. Good guess.
이 녀석
You're killing me here,
진지한
Dainine.
순간에-
I'm not your father.
그건 아니야 임마. 하지만
We are
가족이었던
family,
건 맞아.
though. You were my little sister.
너는 내 동생이었어. 향기는 잊을 수
We were
없다는
both
말.
fond of the saying, you can never forget the smell of home. Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I make a candle out of it. If I ever found it, try to sell it, never sell out of it. I'd probably only sell one. It'd be to my brother. We have the same nose, same clothes, a stone from the creek we used to roam. It would remind us of when nothing ever mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we'd always take the ladder. And I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face, and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. I'm afraid I don't have any memory of that, but I do remember those words. They always felt precious to me. Somehow I kept them tucked away in my heart. I never told anyone else, even after I came here. Or maybe I did mention it to someone, and I've forgotten that too. I guess I can't be sure whether or not I did. Hold on. In the memory, I went to Lenin's house, but what happened after that? What's going on in there now? Darina and Declan head toward the caretaker's manor. That's not what I wanted. It's interesting because they could have their whole conversation. It's like the memory fruit created a whole nother world that they could just linger outside, but not actually finish the memory, you know what I mean? If I was watching a memory, I would assume it's kind of like a camera, like a movie, kind of. Not that you're like actually there, or that there's like some sort of force field pushing you to follow. Because it's a memory, you can't remember something. I mean, I guess you can remember the general like area. I mean, I guess you could. It just feels weird. This is so creepy. He's muttering to himself like that. Okay, I've seen enough of this to accept my memory's been erased. That's crazy. How do we stop it? You have to wait it out. You tell Darina that the only way is to wait for the memory to reach its natural conclusion, or someone outside intervenes to shake you out of it. In this case, waiting seems like the simpler choice. I knocked out holding my phone. That happens. It happens to me. Like, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I'm on the floor. Like, I was on the computer and then now I'm on the floor. Or like, I just wake up. It's so weird. It's so weird every time it happens. I got a dark joke about this whole scenario, but I will not make it. Yeah, it depends on how dark it is. But I can see how it could branch into like boundary. So I won't ask you to say it, but I bet it's hilarious. And good afternoon. Good afternoon. But like, I hit my head with the wall. Ooh, that woke me up. That is sad. Said, and welcome in, Micah. Welcome in. I hate to see myself trapped like this.
밀레시안, 이 기억의
Do you know
끝이 어딘지
where this
알아?
memory ends?
아까
Didn't you
억지로
get
끼워잡던
interrupted
것
before it
같은데.
finished when you were watching it before? Did it get interrupted?
좀 많이 남았으면
What if it just keeps going? I don't want
괜히
Darina to
충격을
have to see
받을까
herself like this.
걱정돼.
싫다고. 나한테
No!
왜 이러는데?
Why are you doing this to me? This is hard to watch.
설마 앞으로도
How long is this going to... Huh? The surroundings grow dark, signaling that the memory has nearly concluded.
끝인가 보군.
Seems like we've reached the end, and not a moment too soon. You feel a sensation almost like your body is dissolving. Starting from the soles of your feet, the light tingling could best be likened to waking from a long sleep, just like Bean. Those were definitely Darina's missing
대리의
memories.
기억이 확실해.
At least some of the recent ones. I saw them too. And thank you, Captain.
고생했어.
That's good, but
그런데
Darina,
우리는
are you
충격이 커
She's in shock.
보이는데요.
It looks like she can
서
barely
있기도
stand.
힘든 것 같은데.
That was cute. She just said like bean and winked. LOL, I didn't even notice.
알려줘서 고맙고.
Thanks for sharing all that, but I
먼저
have to
가볼게.
go. Watch her leave. Tell her to stay. I'm gonna say tell her to stay because if we watch her leave, Lennon can immediately find her again. Like that's the fact. So like where can she run? Realistically, nowhere. Everywhere in Murias or Brilif is in Lennon's control, right? I'm gonna tell her to stay because at least with us, we know she's okay, right? Darina is clearly reeling. You don't think it would be a good idea for her to be alone right now, but before you can say anything, it's honestly not even about her feelings. I do definitely think that when you're going through something and it's like a shock like this, sometimes it is best to be alone so that you can process what's happening. As long as you are not in danger, then you can be alone sometimes. Like that's okay. So I would not normally force someone to be here. It's just that the danger, Lennon, is right around the corner. She really should not be walking off.
잠깐만.
Chotomate. That's what it sounds like it said, but that's not even, that's Japanese. Not Korean. So he must have said something else that just sounds like wait in Japanese. He reaches out, gently but firmly grabbing Darina by the sleeve.
대리,
Sorry, Darina. If I let you go like this, I know I'll
내가
regret it.
나중에 후회할
I need
거야.
help.
나를 오빠라고
I get it.
생각하지
You
않아도
don't remember.
괜찮아.
You don't need to think of me as your
그냥
brother.
너랑
That's
함께
fine.
고민하고 싶어.
But let me be here for you anyway.
오랜
네가 잃은 향기를
Let me help you rediscover the scent you've forgotten. Darina stops, but remains silent. She seems lost and overwhelmed. Give her a moment, then try to speak with her again. Reclaiming the ruby.
대충 어떻게든 되겠죠?
Whatever happens, happens. Low-key crazy.
아, 깜빡 졸았네.
Fine. Darina folds her arms and gives a quick, decisive nod.
내 기억이
You've
사라졌다는
convinced
건
me. My memories are gone. I can't deny that.
속일 방법이 없는 부분이니까. 대신
So now,
그렇다면
I want you to tell me all of it. Everything I'm missing. Even from
생전의
before.
기억까지 포함해서.
I don't really think that's a good idea.
그건
Of
어렵지
course, but
않지만
are you sure you're ready?
대린,
I
좀 더 고민해보면
I
어때?
think what Declan means
저번에
is,
네가 데클런한테
last time
들었을
Declan tried to
때는
tell you,
화를
got
엄청나게 냈다고.
really angry.
내가 그랬다고? 대뜸 다가와서
I mean, I guess if he'd
내가
walked up to me and
오빠잖아.
said,
나 몰라?
"Hey, it's me, your
그냥
brother," I
화냈을
probably wouldn't have
수도
taken it
있는데.
well. It is what it is, literally.
정확하네. 통찰력이
That's more or
뛰어난데?
less exactly what happened. Yeah.
미안. 그때는 내가
Yeah, sorry, I
서툴렀어.
could have handled that better, a lot
대리,
better. Maybe
네가
you can ask
물어보는
me
것만
what you want to know.
대답할까 해.
I'll answer everything.
그건 내가 원하는 게
What I
아니야.
want to know,
내가
if you're really
부탁하고
my
싶은
brother,
건
I want
따로 있어. 네가 내
I want you to tell
오빠라면
me all of it, every single
나랑
memory we
함께한
shared,
모든 추억을
like you were telling it
얘기해줘.
to a stranger.
그 얘기를 모르는
That's
사람한테 하는
easy.
것처럼.
정말?
Really? You'd want to
들어도
listen to that?
괜찮겠어?
확인하고 싶어.
I need to know.
아까 기억을 보다
Earlier, when I said
뭔가
when I saw the
어렴풋이
memory from
떠오르는
that
것
fruit,
같았어.
I could almost feel something surfacing.
근데 지금 이게
But I can't tell if it's
내가
really
봐서
mine
아는
or
건지
just
떠올린
images,
건지
flashes,
구별이 안 되더라.
아늑한
tricks
우리의
of the mind,
쉼터에
things I
어서
absorbed from seeing it
오세요.
secondhand.
그렇다면
But if I start
내가
having
본
memories
적
of
없는
things I've
기억을
never seen
찾으면
before, well,
진짜로
that's pretty
기억이 깨어난
decisive.
건지 확인할 수
Definitive.
있잖아.
So yeah, I need to know. I don't really like this anyway because even still, hearing it secondhand, you can still fabricate memories from that. Like if I told you, we met before, remember in high school,
뭐
you were eating lunch,
대충
you were
어떻게든
eating that like
되겠죠?
smiley face fries, and I walked up to you and said hi, and you know what I mean? Like you can start like you're thinking about it and you're like, you know, that does sound probable, and then your brain automatically fills in the blanks, you know what I mean? So what she's saying is not a valid way to get memories back. Or like if I told you a TV show, like I know you've seen Miraculous Ladybug. You know, it's like a magical girl show, kind of, but not really. It's more like a superhero show. And you love superhero shows. So you definitely watch this one. This one was on like Disney Plus. And you have Disney Plus. Like, I know that. Maybe not now, but you had it like last year, right? Something like that. You know, you start remembering it like that. I've never seen it. Right? That's my point. But if someone tells you something, especially multiple people, like if like 3 people can collaborate a story, you're way more likely to believe it, even if it never happened. There's a yandere plot somewhere in this. I think it did happen in Mirai Nikki. Forgetting memories? Yeah, probably. Because, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? I just did it. Dime said that it probably happened in Mirai Nikki, and I literally just accepted it. Like, I was just like, oh, yeah, that sounds right. It happened. And then, it's literally like that. Because I know that generally, you know, is a yandere, so I can see anything, like, forgotten memories. And, you know, technically, there were, like, different dimensions, so it wasn't necessarily like forgetting memories. But something like that, right? Okay, I'll tell you everything.
오늘 순찰 담당은 나니까
Will you believe trusted
안심해.
sources? Right. And that's the problem. Like if you have if you're suffering from memory loss, you should definitely be careful about the source. So 3 random mercenaries you just met might not be the most reliable. Technically, I don't know why she didn't ask Huchon anything. Maybe he remembers something. That would have been my first instinct, because you should always remember who the source is and what their motive could be. I thought you watched Future Diary? I did. And I liked it. But I don't remember every single detail. So if you lied about one of the details, I could probably like accept it. You know what I mean? But in Mirai Nikki, it wasn't really like time travel, it was dimension creating. So when they went back in time, it wasn't like forgotten memories. It was a whole new dimension, a whole parallel universe. So that whole parallel universe wouldn't have those memories at all. So it's not memory loss, it just didn't happen. I'm not sure I want to be here for this. Aine, let's go somewhere else. You watched Fate Stay Night? I have not. I have seen it. Like, I've seen, like, clips and, like, things that pop up. So I know, like, some of the characters. But not the whole thing. I have returned. I have returned. Everyone dies. Look to the skies to see the end of all creation again. Huh? Oh, sure. Declan seems nervous, but his eyes are determined. It seems like he's decided what to say. You should talk to him. The less I remember about the anime, the better. Future Diaries? I actually really like Future Diaries. Future Diaries is one of the animes I could rewatch, with the exception that my favorite dies. You know, like, I could have been better off without that knowledge. And my day's been wonderful. How's yours, Captain? Overall, I really didn't like the ending of Future Diaries, and the OVA did not fix it. I don't care what anybody says. They're dead. Because in the end, what happens is time travel again, but we've already established in the series that they're not really traveling back in time, they're creating a parallel universe. So the universe that everybody came from is still gone. You know what I mean? Like, all your favorite characters that you got to know and love are already gone. Actually, now that you mention it, Time, yeah, it is similar to here, because this Dairine is not the Dairine Declan knows. You know what I mean? Like, in a way, it is like an alternate dimension. Not really, but kind of, because this is a clone. It's more like Astro Boy, but still. It is not the same Dairine he grew up with. Or he didn't grow up with her, but that it's not the same one. I was actually just telling my friends about you before we came to Breelith. Maybe I could start with the stories I told them. How does that sound? That sounds like a good place to start. I guess we don't actually have time to go through our whole lives. Not yet, anyway. Declan, who can't hold back a huge grin, starts telling Dairine the stories he told you and others in Enmei Maka. I got invited to the content creator bulletin board, which is new to me. I didn't know that was a thing on TikTok. Oh, nice. That's wonderful. I mean, personally, I don't really know how to use that myself, and I never claim them. So all of the ones that I would be interested in, like AFK Journey, keep getting taken before. And I don't want to stream like some random game, like Monopoly Go or something. I'm not going to do that. Like, I don't think any of us have an interest in Monopoly Go. So that's why I haven't done like any of those, because they're just not a game that I would like mess with. If I saw Mabi though, I'd scoop that up. I appreciate it, Captain. Declan, who can't... Oh, okay.
그래서 네가 화가
When I
났으면
put the flower
좋아하는
crown
티가
on you, I could
났다고.
tell you liked it, but you still
부끄러운지 잘
wouldn't smile
웃지는
that much.
못했지만
I think you were still feeling shy. What game you gonna mess with? So for me personally, if I saw like a sponsor from AFK Journey, Mabinogi, or Yu-Gi-Oh, I'd take those quickly. Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel specifically. So I would 100% take those. If I got like a sponsor from another game that I was like interested in, for example like Pokemon, like I would pretty much do any Pokemon game, or like Pokepia, I would do like a sponsor for that. I think those games are fun and I would love to try it. Yeah, stuff like that.
잠시만.
Wait, you made a flower crown and put it on my head?
내 머리에 씌워주는
What's so
거야?
weird about that?
그럼 당연하지.
Yeah, of course, I made it just for you. I handed it to you, but you were looking at me like you couldn't figure out what to do with it. So I said, try it on and put it on your head. Recently, Pokemon Legends VA. Right, I would love to play Pokemon VA. However, I don't own it, and I don't, yeah, like I just don't own it, so. And I'm not gonna buy it, it's too expensive. Like I can't pay $80 a game, I just can't. But if I got it for free, then yeah, I would play it.
혹시 그 화관에
Did you
작은
check the
애벌레가
flower for
있는지
caterpillars by any chance?
확인한 적 있어?
Now that I see it, it's right here.
어?
Huh?
아니.
No, I don't think so anyway.
그럼 그게
Wait, are you saying
부끄러워서가
you weren't
아니라
feeling shy? You were just
벌레
worried about
때문에
a
못
bug
웃었던
on there?
거야?
왠지 그랬던 것 같은데.
I think so, but it's all jumbled. I
기억인지는
might be mixing
모르겠어.
something up. Yeah, I don't have a Switch 2 either, but Pokemon Legends VA does have a Switch 1 version. So if you have the Switch 1, you can still play it. So if Pokemon sent me the Switch 1 version, I would play it on Switch 1. I also don't have the Switch 2, but I did join a giveaway to hopefully get it along with Pokemon Legends VA, because I would love to try it.
그래. 일단
Okay,
마저
let me
들어봐.
keep going. Declan clears his throat and starts to tell a story about visiting the clothing shop.
네가 사달라고 했던 옷이
You
얼마나
could be so
비쌌는지
stubborn. I
몰라.
wasn't even sure if you'd
그럴 때는
understand just how
왜 그렇게
expensive the
고집이
clothes you wanted
세는지.
was.
절대 안
I said,
그래라고
heck
해도
no.
이
And
정도는
you got
말이야.
so pissed.
한참을
You gave me such a
쩔쩔맸다고.
hard time about it. Oh, I will. I will not stop being annoying about it if I win. Like you will know.
나한테
You
절대
said-
안 돼라고 했고.
You said, heck no?
설명하는 것만
What if
들어보면
maybe at a certain
그
point I was
옷이
trying to give
내
you a hard
취향은
time?
아니었을 것 같은데?
Those clothes.
내가
I'm not
좋아해서
sure I even
사달라고
like
한
them.
거 아닌 거 아니야? 뭐 예를 들면
Maybe. I was
같이
just...
놀던 애들이
it was just what my
유행이라고
friend
막
said would
그랬다던가.
Her face is hilarious. But I like this. I like how Declan's recollection is different than Didineth's recollection. I think that's a cool, like, touch.
어?
Huh?
뭐야?
Hey,
그땐 못
You were
가지면
talking
안
like
될
you'd
것처럼
die
말했으면서.
without those stupid clothes.
미안.
Sorry. I don't remember it clearly, so maybe I'm wrong.
이럴 줄 알았으면
Now that I'm thinking about it, I let you
걸.
off too easy.
이런
Well, the two continue to talk.
로후리오스에서는 가끔 식사도
Continue to
했지.
eat at Loclios. Do you remember the
도돈 씨가
incredible
직접
steak that Gordon
구워줬던
cooked for us
최상급
himself?
스테이크 기억나?
Hang on, Declan told you that Gordon was out of town when they went to Loclios that time. Is he trying to test Didineth's memory?
네가 향수를
You were
처음으로
so
완성한
excited to
날
celebrate making your
뜻깊은
very
만큼
first perfume.
로리오스에서 외식했잖아. 이 향기는
I remember you said
정말
you
잊을
can
수
never
없을 것
forget the
같다고.
smell of home. It was a really good day.
그랬던 기억이 나네.
Did he really say that? I think I remember that.
그래?
Do you have
다른
something
건
to
더
add?
기억 안 나고?
No?
역시
Okay.
그렇구나.
Declan's face falls.
근데
But
왜
why are you
거짓말을 해?
lying?
거짓말?
Lying?
내가 첫
On the
향수를
day I made my
완성하는
first perfume,
고든
Gordon
씨가
was away for the
없었어.
cooking competition, wasn't he?
요리 대회 때문에 출장 나가셨잖아. 로든이 구워준
But
스테이크도
Rodin made
괜찮았어.
us a pretty good steak,
프레이저가 만든
and Fraser's
레몬
lemonade was refreshing.
달콤했고 가장 멋지진
It might not
않았을지 몰라도
have been a gourmet meal,
정말
but
즐거웠는데
I didn't need it to be. I loved it. You really don't need to lie.
거짓말을 해.
대린,
Oh, why did that make me happy? Like,
뭐랄까
how can I put it? Like,
머릿속에
how
흐려졌던
can I put this?
기억이
It's like
하나씩
wiping off a foggy
살아나는
window. The memories were always back
모두
there.
빼앗겼던 건
I just couldn't see
아니구나.
them. So I guess maybe they were always there. Maybe I didn't lose them at all.
대린. 또
I'm
올려줘서.
so happy you
고마워.
remembered.
음, 음, 음.
She takes a moment to look at Declan's expression. Hey, Declan,
그랬던 거구나.
어?
오빠
you got so
그새
recently.
많이
How
늙었어.
stressed were you? Anyway. Well, I lost you.
당연하지.
So of course I...
너를 잃고.
Do you know how much I missed
내가
you?
얼마나.
And Snuggy! Yo! Snuggy actually has Legends. Pokemon Legends DA. How is it? How is it going? Don't give any spoilers. But like, tell us how it is. What is the experience? Yeah, I know. I understand how you must have felt. Without a bit of hesitation, I feel like Dime and I are having opposite moments. Dime is like, man, I hate this story. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so touching. Best part so far is the fashion. Thank goodness you said that, Snuggy. Because that is something that will ruin a game entirely for me. If you don't have fashion, it's a miss. Darina, with a bit of hesitation, puts her arm around Declan's shoulder. Aina and Sephra, realizing that the siblings are done talking, draw closer. His
기억을 되찾은
memories
모양이네요.
are back, just like that.
이런 게
I thought that kind of
가능하군요.
thing only happened in stories.
그래.
I did. I never imagined that I'd forgot so much.
설마
All of my missing memories, Declan missed you a lot. Why did it take you so long? Keep better track of them this time, will you? That is diabolical, but I feel like I should say that because that is diabolical. Ah, what is upright? Do you think I'm gonna get upright again? I hope not. My instinct is to say Declan missed you a lot. That is true. But I'm worried that that is the upright answer. I just have to say it though. I feel like if I avoid saying the upright answer, I might actually click the upright answer. So one of them is upright, one of them is daring, and one of them is... I don't even know what the last one is. Upright, daring. I don't even think I got the last one. I'm gonna just say Declan missed you a lot. I don't need to think about it that much, right? At this point, it's
오기
nothing
전에
new.
들렀다 와야겠군.
Upright is nothing new.
오늘 순찰 담당은 나니까 안심해.
You tell her how much Declan missed her. Her eyes well with unshed tears.
나도 기억이 멀쩡했으면
I know.
당연히
I would have
그리웠을
missed him just as much. If I was able to. He's my brother.
그럴 기회까지
I wasn't even allowed to keep his memories. I hate it.
그런데 대린.
But I don't get it.
어떻게 기억을
It was
되찾은 거야?
like 1 minute you didn't remember.
아무것도 기억 안
And the
나는
next you
거
did.
아니었어?
What happened?
전생의 기억이
Well, I never lost all of my
아예
past
없다고
life. I remember who I was. My habits, things I said. I remembered making perfume.
그대로였지.
You gotta go now? Absolutely not, Brony. You're staying here tonight. Just kidding.
알고 있어.
Have a good time. I hope that whatever you do after this is fun. Have a good night or morning. See ya.
그런데
Forgetting you, forgetting our parents. These are big things to forget.
기억은
I think
사라졌지만
there've always been bits and pieces left over. Ways you changed my life, big and
예를
small.
들면 식당에서 나오는
Like, I remember going to the restaurant. I just thought I did it alone. But when I thought about leaving, I had the vague feeling I was talking to someone. Someone important. I didn't know it, but it was you.
그런 식으로
Lots of those little things were still with me. I just didn't have anything to connect them to. So once I heard something from back then, it just all fell into
베일은
place.
당분간 받지 않으니 다른 사람 찾아보세요.
One memory led to another, and so on and so on. Even the moment of Lennon taking away my memory,
레넨한테 기억을
because
빼앗긴
that was
것까지
about Declan
전부.
too.
레넨한테 기억을
No.
빼앗긴 게
Don't give me that guilty
오빠
look,
때문이
Declan.
아니었으면
If it hadn't been, then I don't think I would have remembered it.
다행이다 대리인.
Dating it, I'm really
기억을
impressed.
갑자기 되찾으면
This
혼란스러웠을
all
수
seems like
있는데
it must
잘
be so
이겨내서
overwhelming.
다행이야.
If I were in your shoes, I don't think I'd be as calm as you are right now. I have mixed feelings about what Aina just said. In general, if I was in your shoes, I don't think I'd be half as calm as you are right now. I don't think it's generally a good thing to say. When someone is like grieving or in shock, saying something like that is not necessarily like the best thing to say, because one, it puts pressure on you, and it's like way to make the situation about you, right?
모기점에 들렀다 와야겠군.
That's my thought about it anyway. Maybe I read into it too much.
나야말로 미안해.
You don't need to be so nice to me. I don't deserve it. Not after how I treated you all. I must have given you whiplash from all my back and forth. I'm sorry.
마을이 이런 비밀로 돌아가는
This
줄은
place,
몰랐어.
it was my home. The only one I could
그래서
remember
방금
with
나가자는
clarity.
말에
I never
거꾸로
imagined the sunny square was hiding shadows so dark. Cause I'm under too much pressure from you. It cast giant shadows on a plateau and I'm on the edge. Ooh. That's why I was so against leaving. I never thought Lennon was capable of this. Declan gives Diana a watery smile, then hurries to reassure her.
당연히.
It's not your fault at
여기서
all.
함께
You were
나가자는
given a
말에
new life
예민할 수
here. Of
있지.
course you wouldn't like the
게다가
thought that
너는
someone wanted you to
여기서 새
give it up.
삶을 선물 받았잖아.
그래.
About that,
어차피 복제인데
apparently this is Diana.
밖에 나갈 수 있는지도
This
확실하지
Diana is a
않고.
copy anyway. Do we really think she'll be able to leave? Exactly. I don't know why you said that in this moment, Sephra. Like, this is not the moment. But honestly, we shouldn't have talked about that with Diana at all. We should have figured it out separately. But it is what it is. I guess we're putting all the cards on the table, I guess.
그것도 그렇지.
Well, I'm sure it'll be
그건
okay.
괜찮을 것 같. 이대로라면
Let's not
괜찮을
rush into
거야.
anything before we know what's going
순조롭게
on.
진행되고
We'll figure this
있으니까.
out.
이곳이
I'll
사람들을
try.
괴롭혀가면서
But now that I
억지로
know the truth,
만들어진
this
곳인 줄
place
알았다면
It's built on stealing people's memories.
이렇게 오래 지낼
It's
수는
hard to think
없었을
about
거야.
all the time I've already spent living
앞으로
here.
나가는
The idea of staying here longer,
생각해볼게.
thinking about it makes me feel itchy. The also another problem is if this Darine comes home, don't you think that will give their
저는
parents a shock?
괜찮으니까 신경 쓰지 마시죠.
Like, I think it would be too much. Unless they're already like gone.
오늘 나가서
And then
대련할
this
사람?
Darine is not their daughter. Like, no matter how you spin it, I'm glad Declan sees it that way, that is basically his sister. But the fact is, that is not her. That's a copy of her. So it would cause shock and trauma to the parents twice. Like, this whole scenario was padded out because Diana didn't question anything until she got, again,
혹시
True.
특이사항 있는 사람 빠르게 보고해줘.
일단은 너희와 너무 오래 대화해서 위험해질 수 있으니까
well, anyway, I don't want Lennon to notice that how long we've been talking.
다시 찾아올
I'll go.
때까지
Just
기다려줘.
wait for me.
대리.
Wait for it, wait for it,
얼마든지
wait for it,
기다릴게.
wait for it. They might be. I don't remember with clarity. But they might be. Of course. No, I will. I wait forever. Declan watches Diana leave with tears in his eyes, but it seems like he's standing straighter, like a weight has been lifted from him. Talk to him to see how he's feeling. But I know this is gonna be a kind of abrupt, but it is actually already past the hour. I know I want to continue with G27 too, but we actually have to jump into the Halloween event because I'm very curious about how that is. If we have time besides, like, you know how like usually the Halloween event is like part story and then part bajillion mini games? If it's like that and we get through the story and have more time, we will definitely hop back here. But for now, let us open this old library book. An old book from a library full of secrets. Ooh, is it the same story? Because last time the person just like vanished, right? I actually still have her paper crane in the bank. I could not sell it. I'm sorry, I get way too attached to some of these things. like Fizzy's true friend second title coupon. I still have that. That event was so sweet and I really liked it. You see something sticking out from between the pages of the book. Upon closer inspection, you see a note written in clean, rounded handwriting. Hello, my name is So-So. Crazy. I'm a book sprite. Okay. I need help. Really bad. I found an invitation my master left lying around, so I wrote your name in. Relation, please come to the Library of Secrets. Thank you. I hope I'll see you soon. Move to So-So. Like, whatever event that killed Tidiness killed her parents too. Oh, that makes sense. Can I just use the book? Oh, so you want me to go to the move to So-So? You can't use that here? Why can't I use it here? I'm in the middle of the street, our house. Sorry. I'm in the middle of Philia. Like, this should be totally accessible. Okay, so I guess instead of going here, let's start somewhere in Olda. If not, the Library of Secrets is in Tara, right? So we can just walk there if necessary. Okay, so now we're in Tara, we can go to the Library of Secrets. I don't know why Iria didn't work. Oh, here. Wow, I also remember that like last year Halloween was around the time the Soul Streamer program ended. So now I'm thinking about that like, oh man. I wonder how some of my Soul Streamer friends are doing. To be fair, I don't actually think I'm close enough with a lot of them, so I can't really like DM them. But there's someone I do think about. I thought the library was in Dumbarton. You know what? You could be right. I could just be forgetting all types of stuff. In fact, I think you're right. I think, yeah, now that you mention it, I think it's pretty much in the library in Dumbarton, behind one of the shelves. So I think you're right. I was just being goofy. It's nice to meet you. My name's So-So. I'm Lift's book sprite assistant. Oh, but I'm sorry. There's no time for pleasantries. I found something horrible today. A book with pages torn out. Just a grisly sight. Oh dear, oh my. Oh dear, my sheep. Little Bo Peep has lost the sheep. See, this is what I mean. Like, I can forget details all the time. While my memory is sharp in some locations, completely hazy in others. The records I need are not in the library, and I can't leave. You can see why I need your help so badly, can't you? Plus, even if I had the pages, how would I even put them back together in the right order? Everything's a mess. So, would you help? Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Keep going, all the king's men. I will survive. Hey, hey. Do 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 do. There is no other way. I get the final say. I don't want to do this any longer. I don't want you. There's nothing left to say. Okay, let me move on. Your memory is oddly detailed about things that were years ago. Yeah, sometimes, but to be fair, you did the same thing, right? You did the same thing, right? Just now, you remembered that the library was in Dunbarton and not in Tara. That was literally a whole year ago. Was it not? I don't remember. I don't really have anything amazing to offer you in return, but I collected a few treasures. I promise you can pick whatever you want if you help. I can help. Really? You mean it? Please. If you don't, just tell me now, okay? You know somebody's been hurt when they act like that, when they ask you if you really mean it. Yes. Thank you so much. So I wrote a few notes for you. This is no ordinary book. before you can restore the missing pages, you need to compile the records you find back onto the torn pages. Since the book's lost its power, the torn pages are all blank. It reminds me of Cardcaptor Sakura. Shadow, wood, sword, thunder, power, sleep, Cardcaptor of the cloud, expect the unexpected now. The secrets of the cloud were all a mystery. Until this mighty book was open, the powers were set free. Cardcaptors, a mystic adventure. Cardcaptors, a quest for all time. Each card possesses a power of its own. Let me stop. You already get the point. Okay, yeah. Once you return the records to their proper pages, they'll regain their magic. When you have just enough of those, we'll finally be able to fix the poor book. I'll give you a new torn page to collect records on every Thursday. The stuff was like, it was just a year ago. The stuff you recall was 10 years ago. Yeah, but at the same time, what difference is 10 years to 1 year? You know what I mean? Like, all the years blend together anyway, right? For me, 5 years ago is the same as last year. Shadow, wood, sword, thunder, power, sleep, card, captors of the cloud, expect the unexpected now, secrets of the cloud. For me, if I'm gonna remember anything, I don't know if that's normal, but if I'm gonna remember something, I will forget rather quickly unless it's something I will remember. In the torn pages, you can choose which story you'd like to work on. As you experience it, the torn page will automatically compile the records. When it's full, the book will absorb it. For every section you finish, I'll give you a library card. When you collect enough, you can trade them back to me for some special items. Oh, there's one thing. It's actually really important. There's as much magic in play as there is in these stories. If you choose play minigame, it will work just the same as restoring the page. Nice. Okay, that's everything. Here's your first torn page. Come back and see me again on next Thursday for another one. Thank you. Good luck. Okay, so that was actually really quick. Yeah, that's how my memories work anyway. If I remember it after a year, I'll probably remember it forever. Yeah, generally, yeah. Like, I can't really tell you all of the details of the Halloween event, except for, like, the one character who gave us the paper crane, and, like, the Singer of Secrets, because man, I love the Singer of Secrets. Singer of Secrets is a very charismatic, beautiful man. With a good voice, too. I don't like these additional... Like, I just threw a bunch of these away. But, you know what? We'll try again with these little things. To use it, take it to Soso. Continue the story. Are you here to select the story? Let's see. You can't pick a story you've already finished or one you have in progress. So that leaves Territories of Scattered Paths, Moonlight Dreams. That's crazy because I was working on a game. So before I even started streaming, I actually developed characters and a whole story. And I actually named it Moonlit Dreams. So very similar names. Times remembered, times forgotten. I feel like this one. Because if I remember correctly, this is that clock event. Or clock minigame, which I really enjoyed. Oh, that one makes me cry in a good way. I promise, it's so beautiful. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Ready as I'll ever be. Believe me, I know I've sunk pretty low. Where's my minigame? Oh, there's new games here. Wait, these weren't here before, right? Like, even Codecracker wasn't... Oh, I guess it might have been and I just never scrolled down. Like, that's a high possibility that I just never scrolled down. Interesting. Snowball fight? That sounds fun. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and close that because I don't... Even though that's what I wanted to check if it would work, it doesn't seem like it works. So let's go ahead. Let's actually see what is in the NPC shop and see if there's anything that I even care about. This looks very pretty. What is this? Oh, the enhancement thing. Okay, we will live without that. Transformation metal box. That sounds fun. Can Dance. I actually already have that, but that one is really fun. These are redos. I actually have one right now. This is not one of the Halloween ones, but I think this is the one I used last year. I think I have all of these. Maybe, I don't remember clearly. Fairy Dance, Sky Watching. Oh, this one's new. These are new. These are new, these two. Boots. Cause these boots were made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Blooming Voice. Oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I don't know. It's giving something. I don't know exactly what. Don't tell me this is like a blindfold made of flowers. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I love this. Like, for some reason, like, face accessories really do it for me. Like, I don't know. I really love it. Even, like, when I do, like, D&D characters, I usually have, like, some, like, sort of face veil or, like, blindfold or something. I don't know. I just like it. I think it's a cute design. It gives you, like, mystery. I don't actually think these are, like, original. Like, I think these are just, like, what we had, like, before. Or, you know what I mean? Like, these are not new items. Haunted Footsteps. That sounds fun. Is that, like, a... If it has an animation, that would be cool. Succubus outfit. Again, these are not new things. Like, I'm pretty sure we had these things already. I think I literally had this. Where's the new stuff? Give me... Was this something? Why didn't you go over the patch notes? Because I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, I feel like a lot of this is stuff we already had. I think there's like a few exclusive things, but not mostly. I didn't do the Halloween event last year mostly because I didn't know how, and once I did it, it was too late to do. Oh, that happens. So I'm a little bit disappointed in the shop. Not really. It just seems very like low intensity. You know, like if you miss this event, it's really not that big of a deal because you can get all of these stuff from like the auction house because they already existed previously. Like this would be a good way to just like catch up if you wanted to. I'll do it just because I like the story of the... I low-key forgot we were... Talk to the Singer of Secrets in the Dunbarton Library. Yes, we love the Singer of Secrets. Are you kidding? I just accidentally paid 3,200 for that. And I'm not even in the right spot. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? What heist were you watching? I stopped the van. The remote control was in my hand. The only gloom that's looming is you loving me to death. So I'll give you a second to catch your breath. I stopped the van. The remote control was in my hand. I'm gonna log in. I kind of want to check out the gacha outfit. It's a re-release of the older Halloween events with a few unique items. Right. So if it's exactly the same as the old Halloween event, then I'm not sure if I will finish. This outfit is fire. I'm assuming that the Singer of Secrets is up here because that's where he was last time. If it's a continuation of the story and not a redo, no, he's not up here. I stopped the van. The remote control was in my hand. No. Where are you? I'm literally just looking for whatever NPC I can find. Is he not here? No. Elder Book Sprite and all of these book sprites. So the Singer of Secrets is not present? You can do the older events, I think. Oh, is that what this is? I see. Then, I don't know, I think that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. There's a small upright marionette. but it's upright. I can literally never escape upright. It looks like it might be able to talk, just like the Juju doll that Gailich made. I can talk too. Can listen too. This is how master made me. Oh, I want to hug it. I can do simple magic too. Wanna see? Yes. He violently shakes. He strikes a pose like it's going to bounce you away. Close your eyes. Stop him. Okay, so I'm actually very confused on how to do this event. Because the Singer of Secrets is not present, right? Oh, I clicked the wrong event. My bad. Like, I'm just so confused. Down on your knees before the queen. Oh, down on your knees before the queen. So. Like, I'm just overall very confused at what, like... Okay. Like, I didn't even experience a portion of it. Like, I'm very confused. Okay, continue story. So continue story doesn't do anything. Move map. Do I have to select the right map? Because then I think it's Iwan's house, right? I'm here for teleports all the time, except moving between continents. There's nothing here, right? What if I go outside to Port Cobb, though? Are you gonna let me go out to Port Cobb? Why do I feel so cheeky doing this? I feel so cheeky. All of my quests are still here. All the NPCs are still here. I low-key just want to see if Lonnie will talk to me. With this nostalgic song in our hearts, there is the magic that cannot depart when it comes to love. Just departing shortly. Does that imply that I can actually... Is this the real world? Did they teleport me to another map? Or is this like a Shadow Realm type thing? That's what I'm kind of curious about. I wonder if I summon a pet and then walk outside, if I can find a person, will they let me do something like commerce? Because then I'll be really confused if this is not some sort of Shadow Realm thing. So it literally just teleports you back to another map, because I see all of the quests and everything still here, which you can't do in the Shadow Realm. Oh, I like the Halloween decoration. Nobody's here. No! There's people here, so this is not a Shadow Realm thing. Oh look, it's William! See, that one's William. Alfie doesn't look like he's here though. No, that's Alfie, my bad. No, it's not. So I'm just very confused what we're supposed to do with that event. So I guess I'll just figure it out later. Did the puppet prank you? I guess so. Because I feel like I did everything, right? Like, it says I can't use the page again. I don't have another page. Read book. Yeah, we looked this up. It's basically saying you need to experience the story for the pages to work right. So then we move to this is the only other option, right? So then we're back here, right? If we click move map, it moves us to the literal location of some of these events. I guess so. Was that not it? I'm just gonna do this. A world within the mirror. That might actually be right. The clock minigame, that's where it was, right? Which is like what I thought we were doing. What's happening? What is happening? Because this is the map, right? But there's no NPC here. Oh, over there. Like in the corner. My mini-map's not working though. Huh? Okay, these two bells. It won't respond to you, but the memory is not settled. Okay. Alright. What an odd thing. This event is confusing and it makes me uncomfortable. Just kidding. Only like halfway kidding. Because it's really not that big of a deal. I just don't understand why they didn't make it more like clear. Well, there it is. This is where we're supposed to leave, right? I hate being an adult. Kind of. Me too. A little bit sometimes. There's definitely good parts. I wish I could be 21 forever. Let me look up the patch notes because maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it is glitched. Maybe I'm missing something super simple. And thank you so much for the bonk. I appreciate it. My stomach hurts. Am I hungry? I don't know if I'm hungry or not. Does that ever happen to you? So let's read the patch notes together. Ooh, let's look at the gacha, because I just looked at it, so I kind of want to know what it is. Ooh, I like veils, and I love this crown. Like, this crown is fierce. Do I like the outfits themselves, male or female? No. I'll be so honest, I don't think the outfits are that cute. I like the essence of what was happening here. I don't like the execution. This crown is fierce, though. Ooh, not like a marionette halo. Like, that's adorable. I adore that. The title is gorgeous. What is this? Another title? I also like that. And these butterflies, I feel like we've had a very similar butterfly before, so I'm not really too impressed with this, just because I'm pretty sure spirit weapons already have something similar. I believe it's called like Hag Ego or something like that. These are not too interesting. These are fine. Why is it laggy? Like, it's lagging for me. This is a video, right? Like, why isn't it playing? But at the same time, I can kind of already see what these are gonna be. It's just like general like lightning aura. Yeah, the face veil is very like on brand. Chairs and weapons. For a second I thought that said Celtic. You see, I just don't like this outfit on male or female. I do like some of the details about this, like the ribbon. I do think the ribbon is kind of cool. Overall, I don't really like the short look. Not here. The hat is kind of cute, this hat. Ooh, the concept, why is the concept art serving? Like, the concept art is serving more than the actual execution. This garter is cute. I like the garter. I don't know, I think maybe it's too baby doll. Like, this kind of feels like baby doll a little bit. I do like the sleeve details. I feel like the sleeve details are really cute. something about it. Like, I can't really describe why I dislike this outfit, but there's something that just doesn't fit right with me. Maybe the fact that it kind of looks like it's supposed to be Lolita inspired, and Lolita favors modest looks. And then this is very not modest, but it's also like nightgowny. Like, it's nightgowny. It's like nightgown Lolita. And then this is very like Ojo. No, it's, what is it called? Like, you know, like Prince style. But it's so young looking. And then again with the sleeve cut out, they would never show sleeve with this style of outfit. I do love shoulders though. Like, it's just the style of the outfit and like the cutouts don't, you know what I mean? Like, these individual things are good individually, but combined, I'm not sure if I necessarily like it. Are they bad outfits? No. Are these the ones that I would wear? Also no. And I'm really tired of lightning ego effect things. But I do like the title. The titles are popping. I don't care what anybody says. This one is a little bit underwhelming. I like the butterfly look. I just feel like this has been done before. These are very pretty though. What is, oh, it was second title. I was thinking this might be Spellwalk. These halos, unmatched. Alright, let's look at the patch note. What is this? Yo, I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's like you're literally being hung. And with a little marionette thing, that would look fire. My mic is literally going down. I do wish it had stockings. Oh, for sure. I don't know why that was censored. Why was the word stockings censored? My character doesn't look like with completely bare legs. That might be it. I think that might be it, that it just looks a little bit... Maybe it's top heavy. That might be it. Now that I'm looking at it, I think that is true. So it's not my favorite outfit, but I don't hate it. Personally. Oh, I hate it when this wait, I just realized it in this like stand. I don't like it when there's like space in between the two tops. I don't know, that just kind of triggers me. I know that's such a small thing, and I know that somebody's gonna eat that design up. I just don't like it. Like, I don't know, it's just not my favorite thing. Okay, let's look at the thumb pin. This. I think it's this. Cute. I'm just gonna try to like skim through it. Did I skip? Was I not supposed to do this? Was I supposed to do this one first? Oh. Oh man. When you begin the questline for this, you will also receive Crystal's request. You complete this quest proceeding through the Moonlight Dreams questline. Okay. That's not the one I selected, so I done botched it. Oh, we're supposed to play one minigame. Okay. We're supposed to play one minigame. Let me out. I see this outfit being popular. For the animation, I think so. And yeah, I think it would do popular. Not as popular as Young Miss though. Like Special Young Miss and how that's impossible to get. I don't think it will exceed Special Young Miss. Personally, that's just my guess. I think it will be up there, but not past Special Young Miss. Yay! I got to carry my alpaca. I think the easiest minigame is the one up here. I just hate the cutout. Like, I don't like the... Oh, not up here. It's the... Oh, over there. This is why you don't ignore patch notes, people. LOL! I guess so. Like, I can't even say anything because we're supposed to do the minigame up here. It just made it seem like they were gonna give us a chance to relive some of the old memories. So I thought we would just, like, go to the right place and it would be there. Oh, come on. Let me do the minigame. the books right. More than anything, I love to win. Yep, that's all the books right. Master made us so we grow into a library and leave something like, it's the same thing. Okay, let's talk to another books right who did the minigame. I felt like this one was actually the easiest minigame, but we're not getting that opportunity, so let's go over here. Am I tripping? They're not letting me do any of the mini games with any of the book sprite. And I just realized that I didn't switch the screen. So here it is. This is the last one, the RP one. I can't do the mini game. Okay. May have something to do with that you've done the event before. Maybe. Because they're not letting me do any of the mini games. And it is true that I did this event last year. And then the year before this, I did the year before that last year. And it says to talk to the Singer of Secrets. And last year, the Singer of Secrets was up here. But he's not here right now. Is he outside the library? Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I should have looked outside first, right? There he is! Oh, thank goodness we found him. By himself. Oh man, I accidentally skipped his voice line. The man stopped short, putting a finger to his lips. Apparently, he needs to consider his introduction carefully. It certainly doesn't make him seem less suspicious.
세상의 다양한 이야기를 수집하고
Well, the
노래로
important
만드는-
thing to know is I wander the world collecting stories and setting them into song. It's just strange because we've met before. We've met before. Twice, actually.
어떤 음악가
I'm something of a
라고
musician, you could
밀레시안.
say. Why do
제가
I
당신을
not
이곳으로 부른
want to
이유는
read this anymore?
곧 삼하인이
Because I already
다가오기
read this.
때문이랍니다.
I've already read this.
네, 삼하인. 죽은 자와 산재의
But you know
경계가
his voice is fire, so I
희미해진다는
might just watch
그날이죠.
it anyway.
앞서 말씀드린 바와 같이 저는 세상의 다양한 이야기를 수집하는 자.
So I guess we're really just
올해
reliving it.
3화에는 바로 당신에게 일어날 일에 대해 써보기로 했답니다. 에린의 영웅인 당신에게 무슨 일이 일어나게 될지. 보수는 걱정하지 마세요. 섭섭하지 않게
Boys and girls of
챙겨드리겠습니다.
every age. So I'm actually leaning towards doing this off stream. Just because we've already experienced it. And if you want to watch my first reactions to everything, you might as well just go back into my old streams over on YouTube.
고맙습니다. 올해 3화에는 어떤 일이 일어날지 모르겠지만 벌써부터 혹시 아주 간단한 질문이랍니다. 어디 보자. 당신은
I'm gonna say I prefer having a bit of
그렇군요.
guidance. That's what I said
질문에
last year, but now
솔직하게
that I
답변을 자,
actually,
그럼
not last year, but like 3 years ago.
잠시 방금 당신에게 부엉이와 올빼미 기운으로 모쪼록
So I've actually already done this event in its entirety before. A few days before somewhere in the world, in the underworld. Under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. And I did generally read it. Like, I didn't fully do the whole read through, but it's the exact same thing he said that time. It's been literal years ago, and if it involves your old mic, oh. Do you want me to read through it then? Like, do you want me to do the event? Like, I literally remember this. And the whole plot twist. How do we lose another one? Basically, they're gonna be like, where did it go? And it's like a dove. Like they're missing a dove who is actually an agent. And this dove is gonna look for this kid who actually like died in a house fire. But they're actually talking. It's not a dove. I think it's an owl. Yeah. So they're looking for an owl. But the plot twist. I'm sorry for spoiling it. Mute your mic or mute your headphones right now if you don't want me to spoil the ending. Basically, the person that they're looking for a dead ghost spirit and an owl who is supposed to be like their guide. And then we find out that the guide owl was actually a person. Like this owl can transform into a person. And they were letting the kid like experience something just like one more time, basically.
블레이디아님, 비니님.
And then we meet that kid and
그 망자, 제게 맡겨주시죠.
we meet that kid and basically like introduce them to their last alive family member. And then there's like a whole like, it's really touching. Like it's really a sweet event, and you know, I do recommend it for anybody who doesn't like. I've already witnessed this. So I'm not gonna rewatch and reread the whole story again and again. It's very touching though. I do not. I'm gonna skip it anyway. LOL. So instead of re-witnessing that event, I would genuinely rather do G27. I wonder if you do all the mini games again, because the mini game for that, which you literally had to like drop on the floor. So basically one of the things that you had to do in this event was that there was a clock spinning on the floor. And then you basically had to pick up orbs along this clock. But it's a really big clock. I don't know how to explain it. But you saw the mirror world that I was in? The whole map was basically a clock. And you had to like pass certain spots to collect certain items. But if you got hit by one of the clock hands, you would be knocked on the floor, basically. And then you couldn't move for a certain amount of time. So you could fail that event over, and you had to do it again until you succeeded. It was kind of fun. It was low-key chaotic, but it was fun. Everybody had a different strat. For me, I play it as intended. Like, whenever I saw the minute hand coming, I dropped to the floor, then stood up when it was, like, about to leave. So I would disable play dead or whatever it was. That command, I would disable it so that, like, when it was still on top of me, so that I would have, like, a second after the clock. I know some people who went in and raw dogged it. Like, they did not stop for any of the hands. Like, they just kept going. And they're like, if I get knocked down, it get knocked down. It was so funny, man. I was just like, wow, some people play different. It was great to watch. But with that said, we will, in fact, be just teleporting back and then doing whatever we can of G27. Down on your knees before the queen. Oh, down on your knees before the queen. I'm also curious because I think in some Halloween events, they require you to go back to other Halloween events, which I think is a fun mechanic in general. There's candy. What? I love it, but what? So I'm curious if I can go back and select a different option to visit a different story. Like, that'd be kind of cool, right? Wow, look at the candy. I love it. It's beautiful. I just noticed. Have I not been this zoomed out the entire stream? Pinutan is over here now. When we came in earlier, she was in the middle of the city. You say that phrase so casually, it's wild. Now that not that I personally mind. Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. I know which phrase you're talking about, but that's just how I use the phrase. So we're not gonna we're just gonna continue.
야, 이렇게 설득하는 게
It
벌써
took
몇
me a
번째야?
second, but
세
yeah.
번째 시도라 그런지 훨씬 쉽던 걸.
How many times have we done this? Third time's the charm, I guess. Declan smiles, wiping at his eyes with the back of his hand.
그러게 다행이야.
Yeah, I'm so glad she finally remembered.
대린을 설득한 건 확실해. 밀레시아님,
And she's even willing to
이제
come with us.
대린을
That's
밖으로
great,
데리고
right?
나갈 수도 있을 것
No.
같아요. 잘 됐죠?
그 사이에 기억이
Just as
지워지지만
long as she
않으면
doesn't get her
말이지.
memories wiped again. We
그런
need to keep
의미에서
an eye out. Make sure Lennon
관리자의
doesn't
저택으로 또
call her in.
끌려가는지
Actually,
감시하고
now that I'm looking at this outfit, I want to switch the eyes to be light blue and not the Belisha eyes, but the white crested prophet eyes. I feel like that would be cuter. Just as long as she doesn't get her memories wiped again. We need to keep an eye out and make sure Lennon doesn't call her in.
아, 좋은 지적이야.
Oh no. I didn't even think of that.
구하기는 싫거든.
I don't know what I do if she forgets again.
밀레시안 씨,
I'm gonna go
저랑
follow
같이
her.
뒤를
Run
먼저.
interference.
레넨이
If
못
I see
나타나게
Lennon
경계를
approaching, come with me.
지금 둘이
Oh,
가는
you're both
거야?
going? Exactly, Dime. Exactly. Sapphire glances at Declan for a moment and then looks away.
서요. 아저씨나 달래줘, 아이네.
Yeah, two will be enough.
둘이면
Aine,
지켜보기에
stay here and cheer him
충분할
up. Would you ever stream COD? Probably not, but maybe. Because now that I found out now I found out where zombies is, right? So zombies was like my entire reason for even having Black Ops 6. And I didn't find it before. I don't know how I missed it, but yeah, it is there. So I might, maybe not stream, but definitely make a video.
오늘
I don't
순찰
know.
담당은 나니까
We have to think.
안심해.
진짜 조금 울었는데 그게 보였어?
Who says I need cheering up?
그래,
Barely even
둘이
cried.
다녀와.
Man, Saffron, you're being so nice. Look at Aine. Aine gives you a smile and a small nod, as if giving you permission to go.
그래, 그렇게 해.
Okay, good to see you.
다녀오고.
Good, see you.
가시죠, 밀레시안
Let's
씨.
go. Saffron walks off, not looking back to see if you're following. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the sheep would surely go. What does it mean by open storyline? Oh, it just literally opens up this page. Oh, we're almost at an end. And honestly, like, I felt that coming, like, because we've been doing this event for a while. So hot cross buns, want a penny to a penny,
자,
hot
여기서
cross
버티면
buns.
대리한테는 별일 없을 거예요.
I think Daddy and I will be safe
비밀을
as long as we're
지키려면
nearby.
저희가
Lennon trying to keep
지켜보는
his
때
secret.
불러낼 리는
Calling
없으니까요.
her in again while we can see would just raise suspicion.
다른 기회를 노리려고
We'll be on the
하겠죠.
lookout for another chance though. Anyways,
그보다도
Saffron looking at you with the full force of his attention, you feel a strong sense of foreboding.
아까 관리자의 저택에
Did you hear what
들어갔을
Declan
때
and Lennon were talking about when we
밖에서
were inside the
데클론이랑
caretaker's
레넨
manor?
무슨 얘기하는지
No.
들렸어요?
We did though. They were talking about basically going through the process of erasing our memories and making us live here in Brelith. Which is interesting, it brings a point. What if Declan was allowed to live here in Brelith with Daidine and his memories were wiped as well? Would Daidine be permitted to remember who Declan is? Or would they be like separated still, kind of like strangers? You know what I mean? They were talking quietly and you were busy. You didn't hear them at all until Declan caused a commotion.
뭔가 낌새가 이상해서
Something seemed
엿들었거든요.
strange, so I listened in.
내부
That's why I wasn't
수색은 도움이 안
helping with
돼서
the search, by the
미안하지만요.
way. And it turned out to be worth it.
잘 들어보세요.
Declan gave Lennon a good
Lennon
reason to leave his
손끝을
house
띄운 이유가
empty, is what I'll say.
데클룬이 우리한테
He's
뭔가
hiding
숨기고
something from
있다는
us.
뜻이죠.
Hiding what?
제가 들은 대로만
I'll just tell you the
말씀드리죠.
whole thing. Zephyr frowning starts recounting the conversation. Ooh, cutscene. So how would a fellow go about getting a house in Murias? I want to live here too.
모리아스에 눌러 앉을 거라고.
This is not the direction. Actually, Declan was over here and Lennon was over here, but fine.
무슨 일이실까요?
What is it now?
나도 여기서 살겠다고.
Like I was saying, I'd like to live here too. You
주민이
proper
될래?
citizen of Relief and all.
여기가 더 날씨도 좋고.
I've noticed the weather is
평화롭고
much nicer here than where
바깥
I'm from.
세상보다 훨씬
Everything's peaceful.
낫다.
It's just better to live all around.
뭔데?
Why are you just staring at me
왜
like that?
그렇게
Is there something on my face?
보고만 있는 거지?
이름이 데클룬 씨였나요?
You said your name was Declan, yeah? I have
제안할 게
something
있는데요.
of an offer for you.
대린 씨를
You'd like to restore Diana to her former life, wouldn't you?
뭐라고?
Huh?
인간으로 되돌린다니.
Her former life?
그게
What are you
무슨
talking
소리지?
about?
여러분이
I'm well aware that I've been going around stirring up the people of Brila. Nothing that happens here in Murias escapes my notice. Yes, I know what troubles you. How you're vexed by your sister's seemingly inconsistent memories. True. Hold up.
잠시만.
How did you know Diana is my
대린이
sister?
내 동생인 걸 어떻게 아는 거야?
Awkward.
여기 오신 날에
How could I
대린
not?
씨한테 그렇게
You all but shouted it out the day you arrived. I know what all that transpires in the city.
여기서 일어나는
He had a convenient
제가 다 안다니까요.
He did in that moment.
하지만
Unfortunately, imperfect memories are all but inevitable here. You see, the city operates under a different order than where you hail from.
당신이 살던 곳과는 다른 규칙이 적용되는 곳이니까요.
규칙?
A different order?
도대체 뭔
What
놈의
sort of
규칙이
order
기억을
causes
없애래?
people to lose their memories?
그게 규칙이라고 해도
You can say
기억을
it how
없애는
things
거
work here.
전부 이놈들
But I know
아니었어?
that you're the one doing the
이렇게
deed.
인위적으로
That's
기억이
the
없어질 수
clearest
없는 건
explanation for how artificial the gaps in her memories feel.
제 탓이라고
Your
말씀하시면
accusations wound
속상하죠.
me, friend. I'm only upholding my responsibilities as the caretaker here. You see what I mean? Like, he really believes he's a good guy, which confusing. It's so funny. Responsibilities?
관리자라는
You
역할이
saying that
이딴
that's
일이나
part
하는
of your
거라고?
job?
그럼요.
It is indeed. As a caretaker of Mirias, it is my duty to keep the city beautiful and pristine.
최상의 상태를 유지할 의무가 있거든요. 정원의 푸르른
The grass and the trees of this garden must ever be free of blight and pestilence. But come, you've still here to hear my order to restore your sister to her
거래가
former life. You're
정말
saying you
되는
actually
거였어?
want to make a deal?
제 조건은
But of course, it's very simple. All I ask of you is this.
밀레시안이에요.
Bring the Malaysian to me. Do this and I'll restore your sister to her former life.
동생을
Oh.
인간으로 바꿔드리죠.
He's kind of funny.
뭐?
What?
처음 왔을
But
때도
you all
환영했잖아.
welcomed us when you first arrived.
그게 전부
Was
함정이었어?
that all just setting a trap? He's angry. His voice is confused, but
잠깐.
his face is anger.
방금 이름이 아니라
Hold on. You just
밀레시안이라고
called
불렀나?
her the Malaysian,
이미
so you
누군지
knew
알고
who they were
있었다는
from the
소리네.
beginning.
당연하죠.
Of course I did. To catch such canny prey, one must lay the proper bait. That's
대체
crazy.
밀레시안을 왜 노리는 건데?
But why are you even after the Malaysian anyway?
이것 또한
It's all part of my
관리자의
responsibilities as the caretaker to eradicate any pest that would harm this beautiful city. So
의미죠.
you're calling me a
없애는
pest.
것이요.
Okay,
도시를
two can play at that
망가뜨리다니.
game.
밀레시안은 그런 적
She's been a
없어.
model guest this whole time.
모르시겠지만
You may not see it,
그런 적이
but the
있어요.
threat they present only grows with each passing day.
그러고 계세요. 데클룬 씨,
Just accept my offer.
당신이
If you would
거래를
have a peaceful resolution, I'm sure there's no better way.
해결책일 거예요.
무슨 소리야?
What the heck are you talking
밀레시안을
about?
넘기면
Hand them over to you so
없애려는
you can
거잖아.
off
대체
them?
뭐가
What part
평화로운데?
of that is a peaceful resolution?
밀레시안이 어떻게
What does it matter to you what becomes of them? You don't seem like a long-time acquaintance. You're not even that close to Malaysian, are you?
별로 안 친한 동료일 뿐인데요.
그건 네 생각이고
That's awfully convenient
내가
assumption on your
밀레시안한테
part.
어떻게
I
그래?
never do that to her.
양심의 가책이 될까봐요.
Do you fear the burden of guilt?
그
Do you
불편함과
really believe such a momentary discomfort will outweigh the happiness of having your sister back in your life?
동생을 위해
It seems like your sister runs shallower than I thought. Oh, your love. One wonders whether they will truly even
그리워할
miss her at all.
자격이 있는지.
That's diabolical. One thing I don't like is that his model and his character art are not the same. Such poor time for a bout of indecision.
뭐가 문제죠?
Why the hesitation? I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime chance to restore your sister the life she had only just begun to live. Wait a
잠시만.
second. I'm not sure I'm
가만히
understanding
생각해보니
this.
이상한데? 인간으로
How could
돌려준다니?
you possibly
말이
bring
안
her back to
되잖아.
a normal life? I mean,
인간을 따라
you told us
만든
that everyone
복제품일
here is some
뿐이라며.
kind of perfect replica of their real mortal selves. You're more astute than I expected. You've already figured it out for yourself. I didn't figure it out. Tell me.
잠시
I'll tell you something. He's leaning in. He's leaning in. How you gonna? What's he saying? I can't make it out from here. No, it is diabolical that they hid the plot twist. Is that the honest truth?
진짜야?
그럼요.
It is.
직접
Would you
보여주세요.
have an easier time believing if I gave you a demonstration?
그-
That's
그건
insane.
나한테
Are you out of your
소리지?
mind?
제정신이야?
이러다간 이쪽으로
They're coming
다가오겠어.
this way.
잠깐 위험해.
Quick, everybody
됐어요.
hide. Somebody, everybody,
문 바로
everybody
앞이야.
scream.
조용.
Quiet now. They're just outside the door. Just
좀 천천히
take a minute and think it
생각해보고.
over, would you?
굳이
There's
그럴
no need to
필요
go that far.
없으니까.
To go that far. We need to talk to Declan. What is this?
언제 돌아올지 모르니.
All right,
조용히
the coast
하죠.
is clear, but I don't know if or when he'll be back. I suggest we make it.
이건 둘만의 비밀로
And let's keep this
해야겠죠?
this between the two of us.
고민할
I'll give you
시간을
some time to think it
조금
over.
줄게요.
아니,
No, I
밀레
couldn't do
씨에게
that to
내가
her.
그럴 수는 없는 걸.
I think, honestly,
글쎄요.
couldn't you? Think about
잘
it.
생각하면
Who is it that really matters in your life?
당신에게 진짜 중요한
You wouldn't try to
사람이
justify a lack of courage with an excuse as a trite
양심이라는
conscience, would you?
생각이 돼서 용기 하나 못 내는 자신을 합리화하고 싶은 건 아니겠죠?
And this is why I like Mabi. Their villains are not really like villains. Oh, one more thing.
쥐새끼들 좀
Please tell those rats to
집안에
stop breaking into my house.
들어오세요.
Even for honored guests, that line shouldn't be crossed. That's diabolical, so he 100% knew. He 100% knew. Ooh, ooh.
야,
Wow, he doesn't pull his punches. Sounds like he's trying to make some sort of deal with Declan.
거래 제안인가?
That's crazy.
섣불리 말을 꺼냈다간
If I bring it up, Declan will probably deny it. Better to keep it to myself and tell her when the time is right.
적당한 때 밀레시아 씨한테 알려줘야겠네.
Would Declan betray us? Now that I think about it,
설마
will he tell us about this?
우리한테
Won't he?
숨기진 않겠지?
I don't think that Declan would betray us. I think that's kind of crazy, but Sephra does not have faith in him. I have faith in him, personally. 2006 or 2007? In what way? Would you... Oh, how old is this game? So the Korean version of this game was from 2004, but it was localized around 2000... I thought it was 2009, but it could be 2006 or 7. But the Korean version of the game was 2004. So, honestly, that was a kind of crazy plot twist. So we're waiting for... Honestly, I really like that, to be honest. It makes me hate, but also love Lennon a little bit more. Because he called me a pest. So, like, on one hand, that is absolutely diabolical. But at the same time, like, I kind of understand. I understand why he hates us so much. Because he just really doesn't want us around. Like, at the end of the day, he really does not. Which I can get behind. One thing that was funny, though, was in the flashback, we ran out of the house, and I was wearing this outfit. That's not what I was wearing during that cutscene. I was wearing the young miss outfit with the teddy bear. Fine. But it's also funny because the minute Lennon turned around, we ran out of his house. Which is kind of funny. Like, that's kind of funny. If it really occurred like that, it would be crazy if Lennon didn't know we were in his house. Like, of course. Like, of course. I was trapped in Grand Fantasia during those years. I see.
무슨 거래인진
I don't
모르겠지만
know what he wants
밀레시아
with
씨를
you,
노리는 건
but whatever it
확실해서요.
is, there's a target on your back.
근데 설마가
Say what you
사람
want about
잡는다고?
Sephiroth, but he was loyal.
지금까지 데클론 입 싹 닫고 있는 것 좀 봐요.
Like, he's not being a bystander in this. He's playing his cards right. He heard what happened and then chose to tell us. So that means he's by our side. You know what I mean? Like, he's by our side. But at the same time, that's not necessarily always a sign of a trustworthy person. It just means he knows how to play his cards.
아까도 살짝 떠봤는데
I tried to give him an opening
스스로 밝힐
earlier,
생각은
but
없어
he didn't
보이고
take it. I don't think he's
동생이
gonna.
기억을 찾는 걸
And now
봐서
that his sister's memory is back,
넘어갈지도 모르죠.
he actually might go through with it. What do you mean?
달콤한 유혹일 테니까요.
He has to be tempted at least. We both
아이네한테도
know how
아깝기
much this
때문에
means to him. Aine wants to wait and
일단
see.
지켜보자더군요.
So he already. Sephiroth told Aine before. Oh, when they walked away, when they were sharing the memory fruit, Declan and Daidine, and then he pulled Aine aside, and Aine was like, "Huh? Why?" So that must be what Sephiroth was talking about with Aine. Huh?
용기 낼
She
시간이
believes in
필요할
him
거라고.
because of course she does. She
데클론을
thinks he
믿는다던데.
needs some time to get his head straight. I'm
글쎄요.
not so sure. Sephiroth's crazy. Look at his face. He's just like, absolutely not. Like, Malaysian, are you serious?
밀레시안 씨는
Either
목표물이
way, I
된
thought you should know
셈이니
since it's your neck
모르면
on the
안
line.
되지, 제 말.
Thanks, Sephiroth.
무슨
You
뜻인지
get why I'm
알겠죠?
telling you this, right? Of course. I'd be dumb not to get it. Good,
좀
great.
낌새를
Okay.
두고 봐야 할 것
I think we
같은데
need a plan, you know, for if we
정
have
안
to stop
되면
Declan. That's crazy.
데클론을 어떻게 막을지도 고민해야죠. 데클론이
I really
지금까지
didn't
입을
think he'd be
다물고
hiding
있을
this for
줄
so long.
몰랐는데.
I mean, does it even sound
복제품을
plausible?
인간으로
Turning a
만든다는 게
copy
말이
into a real
되나요?
human. It brings an interesting statement because then. So Sephiroth didn't hear that. So how can he just fill in that blank? Hi G27, have fun. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, I am having fun. I'm a little bit tripped up right now. I'm just in a very good mood with Sephiroth right now because even though he's kind of like a jerk and kind of cold sometimes, I don't know, he's more likable because he's telling me right now what I need to know, and I think that's huge in my book. Sephiroth frowns deep in thought.
답은
We're
정면
outsiders. The
돌파네요.
longer
좀
we're
귀찮은
waiting
이
around in
안에서
here,
시간을
the longer
끌수록
we're putting ourselves in a
외부인인 우리만
disadvantage.
불리해요.
So I think we better confront the problem head on.
돌아가서
Sounds like a lot of effort.
데클론이 고백 안 하면 선수치죠.
If he doesn't mention it soon, we're just gonna have to
아이네가
ask
저를
him
원망하는
directly.
것보단
I'd rather Aine be
밀레시아
mad
씨가
at
안
me
죽는
than
게
you
더
be in danger.
중요하니까.
That's crazy. Like, he's laying it on the thick. But okay, I'm fine
대린
with
씨나
it.
조금 지켜보고
Before we go
돌아가죠.
to the others, let's spread a few minutes
여기까지 와서
actually
뭐
watching
했냐는
Daidine.
핑계는 필요하니까요.
We'll need at least something to report. Sephiroth points to the likely place. Go hide and watch Daidine. Observe. You focus in on Daidine, picking up a conversation between her and Ibika.
아, 이런.
Shoot, I barely touched today's work. Looks like I'll be spending all tomorrow working on my
내일은
embroidery.
종이 자주 놔야.
Oh, you've
진짜
got a lot left.
많이
Did
남았네.
you need a day off? I can help you
대린.
catch up.
놀다 온 거야?
I was just
얘기
chatting
좀
with
하다
people.
왔더니
Must have
이렇네.
lost track of time.
아이,
It's fine though.
도와주긴 뭘.
If I just buckle down tomorrow, I can get back on track.
마음만이라도
But thanks for
고마워,
offering,
이비카.
Ibika.
아니야. 이
It's no trouble
정도로
at all.
대린
Dairine.
생각이 많아
I think they
보여.
actually say their name is
고민이라도
Dairine?
있어?
Darren? Are you okay? You seem really stressed. If something's wrong, you can tell me, okay?
저
Hey Ibika. We're
이비카.
friends, right?
우리는 친구 맞지?
갑자기?
That came out of nowhere.
그렇게
Of course we're friends.
당연한
Why do you ask?
왜
별일은
No real
없어.
reason. I'm just really
그냥-
grateful you're here with me.
옆에 있어주니까 고마워. 이비카.
Ibika, what would you do if you found out you'd totally forgotten
되게
something
중요한 걸
important?
잊어버렸던 걸 알면 어떻게?
Something important?
중요한
Like
거?
how important are we talking about here?
얼마나 중요한 거길래? 있잖아.
Wait, did you think that maybe you and I weren't actually
대리는
friends?
나랑 친구 아니라고 생각했어? 나를
This
시험하려고
isn't one of those questions
물어보는
meant to test me,
거
right?
아니지?
뭐?
What? No, of
그런
course
거
not.
아니야.
I'm sorry I made it sound that way.
오해하게 했네.
Yubika has really pretty eyes. Like, I just be staring at them.
진짜
You sure?
아니야?
Then,
그러면
well,
까먹었던
it's hard
동안
to say, but
할
I
일도
felt like
못했을 테니까
I'd probably be really hard to
빨리
think about
수습하는
anything
게
else, so
좋지 않을까?
I guess I just want to get it sorted out quick. So I could go back to life.
그렇지.
Right. Get it sorted out.
수습이라. 조언 고마워,
Thanks for that
이비카.
advice, Yubika. I
어떻게
think I know what I need
할지
to do.
확신이 생겼어.
Oh, okay.
그
Does this have
밖에서 온
something to do with those
사람들 때문에
outsiders?
한 생각이야?
This reminds me of the music that plays during the end of Mega Man 03. I don't remember that. In fact, when it comes to intros and outros, I don't really listen. I might listen to it maybe if I'm feeling some kind of way. It
맞아.
does, yeah. I've ended up taking a liking to them.
친해졌구나.
Oh, really? That's nice to hear.
잘
그래도 내
But
제일
you'll always be my best friend,
친한
Yubika.
친구는
Don't forget
너야.
about. Don't worry about that.
혹시
You know,
내가
if there's
도움이
ever
될
anything I
일이
can help you
있으면
with, I'm here
말해줘.
for you.
아니야.
I'll be alright, Yubika. I
이비카는
think I
무리할
can take care
필요
of
없어.
this. Well, if you're sure. Right now, I need to do
지금
what I
할 수 있는
can.
걸 해야겠어.
Lenina's words carry a newfound sense of purpose.
이비카,
Alright,
나
Yubika, I'm gonna go see
휴지를
Hichan.
다녀올게.
I'm gonna ask him to hand over all the embroidery he's finished.
몽땅 내놓으라고 해야겠어.
Oh, that's the first thing you thought of to do? Yep.
나 찾지
Don't come
말고
looking
놀고
for me.
있어.
Just take it easy for
갈게.
now. I'll catch you around.
저렇게 말하는 걸
Doesn't matter
보면
what she's talking about. It looks like she's
완전히
fully on
우리
our
쪽으로
side now.
넘어왔네요.
Just a matter of time before
곧
she comes
우리를
looking for us.
쫓아오겠어요. 훔쳐본 거 안 들키게
Now, let's go
빨리
back
돌아가자.
to... Let's go before we get caught snooping. This is messy, messy, messy. Is it bad? I kind of want to keep going. But I feel like we should save it. It's a game I doubt you've played. No, I know that game. I know that game. I'm not sure if I've... It's one of those like CGI games, right? No, not CGI. It's like those like 2D ones. Like, I know, like... Wasn't the cutscene like... Oh my gosh, this can't be happening! This can't be... Like, you know, like he's like freaking out holding her dead body. And then she's like... like, it can't be happening. This can't be real. Ah! You know, something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure that's one of the cutscenes. Oh my gosh, this can't be happening. No, like, you know this cutscene. Like, I know you know it. It was so funny. Like, I know it was supposed to be like some sort of heart-wrenching scene, but I couldn't stop laughing. Because she had literally like just died in his arms, and he's like, no, this can't be happening. It's like a dream or something like that. Like, he said something. I forgot exactly what it was. Like, I know exactly which game you're talking. Yeah. I found it by googling it. Let me actually... I think this is actually the anime though. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it was the game. It could be. Yes. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. This can't be happening. What is this for? Yeah, that was so funny, man. I know exactly which one you're talking about. Wrong screen. I don't know why it's the wrong screen. Again, I don't think I can play the entirety of the video just because, you know, copyright. But it's such a funny cutscene. Like, if you like look at it, like the angles is so funny. Like it is so funny. The amount of angle changing, the execution, like the line delivery, everything was pretty funny. And I think all of the Mega Man games were kind of funny. Like they were kind of like tragically funny. Like I know that it was not supposed to be funny. It's just some of the line delivery was kind of wild for like all of the games and everything. Like I remember there was also like a scene, I think it's pretty towards the beginning too, and it sounded like he straight up forgot what he was supposed to say. So he's just like, Mega Man, we're supposed to right? Mega Man, I think right? And I think there was also a part in the game where they call Mega Man something else, and I forgot what it was, but it was wild. It was wild. So I know what you're talking about. My stomach hurt. It was a great experience. But yes, it is time. It's time. Making Christmas, it's so fun. It's time to give them something fun. We'll talk about 4 years to come. Tender dumplings everywhere. Life no fun without a good scare. That's our job, but we're not mean. In this town of Halloween, this is... Oh, I was gonna raid to someone who's actually playing G27, and I don't want it spoiled. No, wait. I think this might be the Bree-Lift dungeon. I don't think this is G27. I think this is the Bree-Lift dungeon. But I'm still gonna exit out, because I don't even want too many spoilers about the Bree-Lift dungeon. Tender dumplings everywhere. Life's no fun without a good scare. These are not the same thing. Okay, so you're talking about the future of that series. It was still pretty funny. I might not have played the newer ones. Even like Game Boy. No, I have played Game Boy. But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've played like Game Boy Advance, which is what you're talking about, right? Yeah, Game Boy Advance. I'm trying to think. I don't think I played. I know I've played in older Mega Man, but not Game Boy Advance. I don't think. It's still funny though. Is it the same protagonist? I assume so. I don't even know why I asked that. That'd be like playing Kirby, and Kirby is not even in the game, right? Life could be a dream. I don't know who to rate out to. There's lots of people playing Mabi today. Alright. So we will be rating out to Mirai Kitsune. And thank you so much for coming, everyone. Thanks so much for laughing with me, experiencing the plot twists with me. And hopefully, I'll see you Sunday when we play Yu-Gi-Oh! Have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Love you and stay sweet. Bye-bye!